Hello, everyone. I'm glad you're here today because what I'm about to share is both serious and eye-opening. Imagine going into Walmart or your local grocery store, planning to pick up a few things, and leaving not just with your groceries but also with your money stolen or your personal details in the wrong hands. Sadly, this is happening to many seniors, and I've seen it far too often. As someone who works with these cases, I want to make sure you know how to protect yourself. Please stick with me through this video because I'll walk you through how these scams work, why seniors are targeted, and the exact steps you can take to stay safe. And before we get into it, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and leave me a comment below. Have you ever been scammed or approached in a store parking lot? Sharing your story could help protect someone else. Let's start with how the Walmart scam usually works. One of the most common setups happens in the parking lot. You've just finished shopping, you're tired, maybe in a hurry, and that's when someone walks up. They look completely normal. It might be a young guy in regular clothes, a woman with a baby in the car, or even someone dressed like an employee. They come with a story. Maybe their battery died and they need jumper cables, or they lost their wallet and just need $20 for gas. The story always sounds urgent, something that can't wait. That's the pressure point. The scam relies on making you act quickly, before you've had time to think it through. Another method happens inside the store. A scammer will drop something near your cart or ask for help reaching an item on a high shelf. While you're distracted, a partner slips your wallet or phone right out of your purse. These are not random accidents. These people plan it out and work in pairs, counting on your kindness to make you let your guard down. Then there's the fake promotion trick. Some scammers pretend to be working for Walmart. They'll claim there's a special deal on rewards programs, credit cards, or gift cards. They might even have a shirt and clipboard to look official. They ask you to sign up, and the moment you write down your name, phone number, or worse, your social security number, you've handed them exactly what they came for. Let me be clear, Walmart does not send people into parking lots or aisles to collect that kind of information. If anyone asks for those details outside of a proper, secure process, it's almost guaranteed to be a scam. These scams succeed because they don't look scary. They don't start with shouting or threats. They start with a smile, a favor, or something that feels like a good opportunity. And that's why they catch even the most careful people by surprise. Now, why are seniors the main targets? The answer is uncomfortable but important. Many older adults grew up in a time when neighbors helped each other, and strangers in need were given the benefit of the doubt. That mindset makes you more willing to pause and listen, which scammers know and use to their advantage. They tell stories that spark empathy, needing baby formula, money for gas, or help with a sick parent. These stories are crafted to pull at your heartstrings because kindness is your first instinct. Scammers also assume that seniors won't push back. They think that by applying just enough social pressure, most older people will feel too polite to walk away. Many of us were raised not to cause a scene, not to say no too firmly, and scammers take full advantage of that politeness. Add to that the financial side. Seniors often carry more cash than younger people, and benefits like pensions or social security make them attractive targets. Even small amounts taken repeatedly can add up for these criminals. On top of that, scammers believe seniors are less likely to report crimes because of embarrassment. I've met people who said, "I should have known better," and stayed quiet. But the truth is, these scams are built to fool anyone. Blaming yourself doesn't help. Speaking up and protecting yourself does. Legally speaking, what scammers are doing is not just shady. It's criminal. When someone tricks you into giving money with a fake story, that's theft by deception or fraud. When they take your personal information, that becomes identity theft, one of the fastest growing crimes in the country. Once they have your details, they can open accounts, take loans, or damage your financial record for years. Some states even add tougher penalties when seniors are the victims because lawmakers know older adults are more vulnerable. That can mean longer jail sentences or bigger fines. But here's the reality. Many scammers are never caught. They use fake names, prepaid phones, and vanish before anyone can track them. That's why prevention is your strongest defense. Even as someone who knows the law, I can't always get back money stolen through quick scams. But if you spot the red flags early and walk away, you take away all their power. I want to share a few real-life examples. A woman in her late 70s had a routine of shopping every Tuesday. A scammer noticed this, waited for her in the parking lot, and told her he was out of gas. Sweaty, embarrassed, desperate, he played the part well. She gave him $30. The next week, he tried the exact same story on her again. That's when she realized it wasn't about gas. It was about exploiting her kindness. Another case involved a senior couple approached inside the store by someone who looked like a Walmart rep. He offered them a deal: spend $100 and get $200 in gift cards. They paid, walked away with fake cards, and only later discovered the cards were useless. The scammer was long gone. Then there was an older gentleman helping someone reach vegetables on a high shelf. While his back was turned, another person stole his wallet from his cart. By the time he reached checkout, it was too late. It wasn't just about losing money. It was the stress of canceling cards, the fear of identity theft, and the feeling of violation that stayed with him long after. So what can you do to protect yourself? Here are the steps I recommend. First, carry less. Don't keep your Social Security card or multiple credit cards on you. Just one card, and a little cash is enough. The less you carry, the less you can lose. Second, keep your belongings secure. Zip your purse, wear it across your body, and never leave it in your cart. Scammers pick the easiest target. Make yourself harder to target. Third, learn to say no without explanation. If someone approaches you for money, you can simply say, "No, I can't help," and walk away. If they are truly in need, they can find help through proper channels. Fourth, know how Walmart really operates. They don't send employees to parking lots to collect donations or sell gift cards. If someone says otherwise, it's a scam. Fifth, report what happens right away. Go to customer service, call your bank, file a police report if needed. It helps protect you and stop scammers from hurting someone else. And lastly, talk about it. Share these warnings with your spouse, your neighbors, your friends. Knowledge spreads quickly, and it makes scammers' jobs harder. Here's what I want to leave you with. Being careful doesn't mean you're rude. Protecting yourself is more important than protecting the feelings of a stranger. These scammers want you to hesitate, to feel guilty, to second-guess yourself. But if you recognize the setup, you can end it before it begins. Every time you say no or refuse to hand over your details, you send a message that seniors are not easy targets. That is powerful. Legally, what they are doing is fraud, theft, and identity theft, crimes punishable by law. If you've been scammed, don't keep it to yourself. Report it. Too many of these crimes go unpunished because victims stay silent. By speaking up, you help law enforcement spot patterns and stop repeat offenders. Prevention will always be the best protection. Once money is gone or details are stolen, it can take years to fix the damage. But a sharp eye, a strong no, and a quick walk away can save you from all of that. So, my advice is simple. Stay alert, guard your information, trust your gut. If something feels off, it usually is.